Guys? Okay, so I am just having some amazing things come through, and what we really aren't taught is how important our vibrational state is. What are we feeling? Is another way of knowing that. What are we feeling in the moment? Because whatever we're feeling is actually what we're creating in our future. And quantum physics proves this. I mean, there's just unreasonable doubt. It just even doing your own part to understand this is imperative. So it's like playing golf, right? There's a million ways to hit the ball, and hitting the ball is the action. So let's say you're doing business or speaking to a spouse or a partner or working out or and if whatever direction and trajectory you're aligning yourself with. So is your vibrational state. So wherever you're feeling, whatever you're feeling and thinking is actually where you're going to hit that ball. And so you can hit the ball as hard as you want, but if it's in going the wrong direction, if you're feeling lack, if you're feeling afraid, if you're fearing fearful, then that is exactly where the ball is going to go. So if you're in total vibrational alignment, where you get to neutrality and above, and the higher you get, the better you feel, the more accurate that ball is going to be where you want it to go. You'll get the result that you're wishing to create with the vibrational state that you're in. So what to do, if the question is, okay, when I'm feeling lack or fear, how do I get into a state where I feel good or neutral, even neutral and above? So the way to do that is step one, stop whatever the hell you're doing, stop, sit down in a chair, close your eyes, and have a conversation with yourself. You can journal, you could close your eyes and just say, what's up? What are you feeling right now? What is this fear? Talk to me. Talk to me. And so you ask, hey, I'm feeling afraid. I'm feeling, that this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and my partner's going to leave me, or I'm not going to be able to eat or pay rent or whatever it is. And really talk to yourself and ask, what is happening? What are you feeling? What is this emotion that I'm feeling in my body? What is this? And then talk to it. Hey, yeah, absolutely. That's really scary to have your partner leave you or to feel like you might be on the street or whatever comes up. Yeah, that's scary. And so I completely understand. And you'll notice that most of the time when you just hear yourself out, that fear goes away. You'll check in, you're like, it was at a 10 and now it's a 5 or less. And then tell yourself, hey, I know it's scary, but I got you. I got you. I'm not going anywhere. Man, I got you. And we're going to do this. And so what I do is I even connect with that future self, that Trenimus that is kicking ass and taking names and completely full in all areas. And I bring in that energy into the conversation I'm having. And I will speak to that past self that's afraid or that emotion and say, I got you. We're going to be fine. We got this. And don't worry. And it's all going to be good. And kind of crazy side note, my childhood self would speak to my future self, and I would call he when I was young, I would call him Big Trent and he would call me Little Trent, and I'd have full on conversations. I thought everyone had a Big Trent. And so it so works. I would fall. I remember this time I was on my bike, and this little bike, and I fell, and I got bloody. I was bleeding all over my arms, and my parents ran over to me, and they're like, "Are you okay? Why aren't you crying? You're bleeding." And I said, "Big Trent told me I would be okay, and so I know I will." So it's just amazing how these things work. Just trust me. So step one, stop what you're doing. Step two, listen to yourself. Conversation with yourself. Ask what the emotion is. Hear yourself out. You're worth being heard. So stop what you're doing. Listen to yourself. Have a conversation. Let yourself know. Step three, let yourself know that you're going to be good, that you'll be fine, that you've always been okay, that you have people that love you, that no matter what, you're going to have food and a roof over your head, even if it's at a shelter. I volunteered at a shelter for years, and it's people were fine. They had food. They were taken care of. So worst case, you'll be fine. Let you know if you're alone, that's okay. You'll give more time to yourself. If it doesn't work with your partner, you'll have more time with you. And that's pretty damn amazing. You'll have more time to fall in love with yourself, which is the greatest gift that I think that we could ever give to ourselves. So, step one, stop what you're doing. Do not speak or take actions when you are in a place of lack or fear. Step two, talk to yourself. Ask what's going on. Have a conversation. Have a deep, present conversation. Step three, let yourself know you're going to be fine. Step four, start thinking of what you are. At this point, you should be in neutrality. Step four is when you want to start raising your emotion. So start thinking of what you're grateful for. Well, at least I have this beautiful home that I'm staying in with great friends. And or whatever is going on in your life. I have food in my belly. I'm safe right now. Whatever you can think of that you are grateful for, then start raising your emotional frequency, getting into excitement. Man, I live in one of the best countries in the world. Yeah, it's not perfect and there's some fucked up shit, but at least I'm safe. At least I'm good. And I have all these opportunities that I could do anything. And I'm really excited about this happening in my life, this business I'm creating, or this person, or being healthy, or whatever it is. Becoming excited about your life, and then go into a visualization of how you want your life to be and what it would feel like already. So imagine your perfect life, and then totally allow yourself to play it out. Just completely let yourself go and be immersed as if you're watching a movie that you're a part of, and feel every single emotion. See it crisp and clearly. Feel, taste, touch, sense, smell, all of it. All of that. What your perfect life would look like. Really dive into it. And then dive in as long as you want until it's not exciting anymore. And then stop. And then go about your day. I promise you, whatever you are aligning yourself with vibrationally, emotionally, is what you will create. Your circumstances do not matter. Your state of being matters. And that means physically manifesting the materialization of your life and your existence. And trust me, this is true. There's been so many times that, to even brought in a couple clients on a road trip. I was doing nothing but singing and having a great time, and I had floods of people coming in and referrals and appointments being made, and I wasn't doing anything except being excited. But the times of when I was ever in fear, then it was like pulling teeth to try and get aligned with creating interviews and appointments, and so just trust me. Whenever you're in a space of anything less than neutrality, stop what you're doing, have a conversation with yourself, let yourself know you're going to be fine, and that you have yourself, your back, your own back, that you're going to be good, and then start thinking of what you're grateful for, and knowing what you have that's in your life that's beautiful, and then imagine your life perfectly and how you'd want it to be. And feel it 100%. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to completely dive into it. I give you permission to give yourself permission to completely enjoy and satiate yourself in your life being perfect, because your emotions are the fuel that you're using to create your life. So do this often. Do it every time you're in a state of lack. If you're at work and you have to go in the bathroom and like have a seat and chill and do this, then do it. But trust me, this will be a life changer. Do this and let me know how it works for you, because I know it's going to change your life, because it has mine, it has my clients, it has my friends, everyone. Trust me and do this. Check out Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. He will show you on a scientific matter that this is all real. So do it. Do it. Much love to you all.